Hey, what's up, y'all? And today, in this video, we're going to talk about ranking every Georgia Bulldogs football team under head coach Kirby Smart. So there have been, 9 teams. So Kirby has been here from 2016 to 2024. So that's 9 seasons. So we're going to rank them all, starting at number 9, working our way up to number 1. Anyway, so obviously, number 9 is obviously going to be 2016. We were terrible that year. Yeah, we sucked. Yeah, 7-5. Well, 8-5 with a bowl win, but still 5 losses. We were terrible. But yes, it was Kirby's first year. So yes, so I guess he gets a pass. Anyway, so next up, I will put the at number 8. We got the 2020 team from the COVID season. Yeah, weird year that was. When we were playing musical quarterbacks, when we thought Jamie Newman was going to start, but then he quit. So then Dwan Mathis started for the first game, and then he sucks. Gets benched during the Arkansas game, and then Stetson Bennett comes in and he plays well through those first few games until the second half of that Alabama game, and then the Kentucky game we really struggled offensively, and then losing to Florida. We were getting blown out at one point. Final score didn't look as bad, but and then we bring in JT Daniels, and he lights it up for those last 3 or 4 games. And then barely beating a group of 5 team in Cincinnati in a bowl game. But yeah, I mean that season, it really was a mess. So right. So now number 7 and number 6, I kind of went back and forth on. So ultimately, I did decide to put the 2019 team at number 7, and put the 2024 team that we just saw at number 6. 2019 had a better offense. 2019 had a better defense. 2024 had a better offense. Of course, remember how the 2019 team that lost to a 4-8 South Carolina in a game in which Jake Fromm, turned the ball over 4 times, 3 interceptions and a fumble. Only gave up 1 offensive touchdown, but still managed to lose the game. It seemed like we were just barely, scraping by everyone. Just winning off of defense, then of course just got absolutely obliterated when we played LSU. So, That's the 19 team. And then number 6, of course, 2024. I mean, the defense was the worst that it's been since 2016. Probably, not quite as bad as the 2016 defense, but just nowhere near up to the standard that has been established. So, not that it was terrible, but I mean there were some games where the defense just did not play good, like against Alabama, Ole Miss, Mississippi State, Georgia Tech. Yeah. I guess that's all I'm going to say about that. And then the offense, I mean, Beck did have some problems with interceptions. We had a big problem with drops from our wide receivers, especially from Arian Smith. Yeah. But I mean, we did still manage to win the SEC, beat Texas twice, make it to the playoffs, but lose to Notre Dame. Yeah, so I do give it some credit for that. Anyway, how about we just move on to where are we? Number 5. Number 5 is going to be the 2018 team. I mean that team had a pretty good offense. That was pretty solid, but and we did have the running back duo of DeAndre Swift and Elijah Holyfield. Both went over 1,000 yards. I mean that run game. I mean along with the 2017 team. We really haven't been able to, replicate that kind of run game in, recent years. Our offense has been more about the passing game. We've turned into more of a passing team in the last couple of seasons. And the defense was still pretty good, though not as good as the 2017 defense. Let's see. So of course we did have an 11-1 regular season, and then lost to Alabama in the SEC championship, and then failed to show up in that bowl game against Texas. The whole team, quit. Didn't want to be there. Anyway, so now let's take a look at number 4. I did decide to put the 2017 team. I was kind of trying to choose between 2017 and 2023 for this spot. I did ultimately end up going with 2017 for the 4th spot. That was a really good team. We made it to the national championship, before getting our hearts broken on the second and 26 play. But I mean, that was still a great season. We were running over most of the teams that we played. Chubb and Michelle, both going over 1,000 rushing yards. Of course, we did get blown out by Auburn in the regular season, but came back and avenged that loss in the SEC championship. Beat Oklahoma in a thriller in the Rose Bowl. So, I mean, still a lot of great moments from that team to look back on, and that was only in Kirby's second year. Everything just seemed just come together for us. Okay, so at number 3, this is where I did put the 2023 team. I just thought that the 2023 offense was just more explosive. You had Beck throwing for a whole lot of yards. Was it 3,500? Yeah, almost 4,000 yards. That was the team that just absolutely skull drug Florida State. What was it, 63-3? It was like the biggest margin of victory ever in a postseason game. That offense, was pretty lit, and if not for the injuries to Bowers, Brock Bowers and Ladd McConkey, there was only like a couple of games where they were both healthy at the same time, right? So an undefeated regular season. But then when it got to the Alabama game in the SEC championship, we did end up just falling short. Now, if Bowers and McConkey played, but it was obvious that they weren't at 100%. If they had both been at 100%, we would have won that game, and we would have made the playoffs and gone on to three-peat. Anyway, so then, of course, number 2, we do have 2021. Of course, the first team to win the national championship. Perfect 12-0 regular season. We blew out almost everyone we played in the regular season. We did it with Stetson Bennett, who we were told was never going to win anything. With Brock Bowers and Ladd McConkey, leading that offense, and A.D. Mitchell, George Pickens came back in time for the national championship. Of course, after getting blown out by Alabama in the SEC championship, but then we bounced back, and then we just destroyed Michigan, and then we came back and beat Alabama, avenging that loss and winning that first national championship. And then that obviously continued with the number 1 team. 2022. I really went back and forth about which one of these two was the better. I did decide to go with 2022, where we brought back. We brought back Stetson Bennett, and pretty much the whole offense. Most of it. Lost a few pieces on defense, but obviously still, very talented. Still an elite defense. Maybe a slight step back from the 21 defense, but I believe that the stats do prove it, that yes, the 22 offense was a lot better. Stetson Bennett, he ended up being a Heisman Trophy finalist. We came out and just absolutely obliterated Oregon, and then we did sort of go into a slump where we barely beat Mizzou, but then we did bounce back from that, and then by the end of the season, we were just unstoppable once we got to the postseason. With LSU, right, destroyed them, and then the shootout with Ohio State, and then of course we ended up just absolutely obliterating TCU, 65-7. So, yeah. All right. So, anyways, just to review, of course, number 9 we got 16. Number 8 was 2020. Number 7 was 19, and then 6 was 2024. 5th was 2018. 4th, 2017. 3rd, 23. 2nd was 21, and number 1 was 2022. So, all right, so this is going to be it. So, let me know what y'all think in the comments below, and thanks for watching, and I will see y'all again next time.